Today is day 11 of DRose Sneaker Challenge, and this also coincides with the release of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So in honor of that, let's look at a collaboration between Adidas and Dragon Ball. So boom, we got this Adidas box right here, man, honoring, Frieza himself from Dragon Ball, right? When you go inside this box, man, we got pulled out and take a look at another DRose shoe. And that's gonna be the DRose 1.5s in this Frieza colorway, So when you really look at this shoe, man, you gotta just respect the hustle, man. I mean, to see Adidas and DRose do a collaboration with one of the biggest and probably the biggest fighting game release of all time, it's hard not to love it. When you look at this shoe, man, it has so many features that call back to Lord Frieza himself. When you're looking at his final form, well, technically it isn't anymore his final form, but also having hints towards the future of the greatness that Frieza could, attain, So you got that purple and white color scheme on this upper, which of course looks like his, final form, but then you got the gold accents here on the 3 stripes and throughout the piping on the shoe, the lace holes here, the Adidas logo, and on Derek's signature here, because that is meant to represent the golden Frieza form that he unlocks in Resurrection F, man. And so I think that's just a super dope thing to see Adidas really go through and do this whole collab and hold on a second. I should stop lying to them. I'm not lying to nobody. This is the game came out today, man. It's like this is a release for today. Like what? So I can't keep saying that. All right, so I was pulling y'all legs just a little bit. Okay, more than a little bit, a lot. But, you gotta find colorways of shoes and make them work for you, right? So I was lying. This is the actual box that came in. It's a DRose Resto Mod box. It's the same box I've shown you guys before. The tag on here is a little bit different because this is the one from the Philippines. Salute to the guys over there for sending these my way and helping me get my hands on them. And also thanks for, showing love and throwing in the Happy Hoop socks. That's much appreciated. This shoe itself, like I said, it fits too perfectly not to be a shoe collab with Adidas. Or with Dragon Ball and Sparking Zero, but it's not. It is just a colorway that has been released over there that I think is super dope, and again takes full advantage of the benefits that you have when using different materials and using the color blocking that you can on the Rose 1.5s. Talking about tech on these, let's start from the very top. You got this upper on here. It's the Sprint Skin upper. Talk about this all the time, guys. This time it's layered with this is like a softer suede almost, or even it might be a different type of leather actually. Well, I guess suede nubuck is technically it's in the family tree of it, but y'all get this toe box though is meant to be the synthetic patent leather looking feel to this toe. You do have the light strike here for the midsole. This is again what replaces the regular EVA, and it's what makes the shoe the Resto Mod version versus just a retro or just a new colorway of the shoe. You get your sprint frame back here. People either love it or they hate it. 3 stripes in the back, carry down to the to the heel, so you can see that. I do wish that these would have stayed gold. The fact that they go purple, it's not a problem, but just I just figured you carry it down through. But it's whatever. That regular classic pure motion setup, talked about it yesterday, talked about it more times than I can count. Great traction, one of my favorite tractions of all time, and honestly, still really great to this day. The one thing that I do think is cool about this model is that the D and the R here on the tongue, I don't know why, I think it's just the color, because it's almost like a plum color here. It just comes across really nice. And I do really like the gold hits here on the eye holes for the laces. When you go inside here to the insole, nothing special about this insole really going on, except you do have a bigger than usual printing of Derek's signature. Usually those are about this big, I feel, but this is much bigger than what I am used to seeing on these insoles. But that's pretty cool. And I just kind of like having that little feature. There's no difference from insole to insole, whether it's the right shoe or the left shoe. But yeah, this is just a super dope colorway. Now, because I want to take this moment to be a little selfish to talk about something else I really like and enjoy, Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball and anime just in general, Sparking Zero did release today. And initially, I had a pre-order for this game that I got ordered way back in June. But unfortunately, Bandai Namco canceled my pre-order and then decided to still sell copies of the game again in the premium collector's edition, and I missed out on the restock of that. I went back and forth with customer service, man. I'm pretty much saying this one just to tell you that, like, they suck. That website absolutely sucks. I hate it. I am so fed up with how their whole system runs and all that, and this is something that people that only watch this video all the way through will hear me complain about, but it absolutely has to be, hands down, the worst customer buying portal experience I've had on a modern day website in a long time. But, you know, hopefully the game will pop back up. It's a weird thing where they canceled it because my card, it ended up like blocking the pre-order. They try to reauthorize it again, but they try to reauthorize it like 2 or 3 weeks before it was supposed to actually do any shipping. Like, this is way back in like the middle of September. And then not only did that happen, but then when they send you a link to re-put your card information in, couldn't re-put my card information in. Like, I put it in, try to check out, and it's like, there's an error. And this is an issue they've been having on this website for purchases like this for ages. And it's just really stupid to me. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if you get pre-authorization when you do the pre-order like way back in June, you should either I wish websites either would just take your money right then, or I wish they would just if it's something where like they're blocking because they think it's fraud, there should be the option to not just outright just cancel your order. Like, hold on to my order, don't just cancel it. Like, send me a link saying I have to update my card information, but don't cancel the order outright. I should have a limited amount of time to try to fix that, because I think that's their issue too. Because you're trying to fix it because they're saying like, oh, they make you try to reorder the item, and it's like, I can't reorder the item if you don't have it on the website anymore. And the link you sent me supposedly is supposed to be for my copy, but because your website stock is out of it, it's just, I don't know. It's a really weird, stupid system, and I hate it. But I guess at least today I have these. And while these aren't the fighting game that everyone else is having a lot of fun playing right now, I can have fun going and hooping, I suppose, or rocking these casually. Because casually, these do look pretty great. But yeah, you know, DRose 1.5s, man, great classic shoe, and I think it really lends itself to a lot of different colorways and a lot of cool ways. And I think at this point, I have almost every colorway of Rose 1.5 that's come out. All right, that's something I might start doing as I get towards the end of the month. I kind of mentioned, I think in yesterday's video, that I was going to start going down the line of like reviewing some older shoes that I have. But I think I could do a thing where it's like I can get at least 10 or 11 days out of just showing you guys every colorway of certain models, and then probably ending on a big, you know, blowout video of like every DRose shoe that I have. In one big massive video. But yeah, you know, it's just cool to kind of take a look and see the different ways they keep on doing these colorways. What I will say though that's interesting about these, I think it comes down to the material, is that this colorway feels heavier than every other colorway that I've like had. Like, and it's not fair, I guess, I still have these sitting down here from yesterday. This is a 9.5, but like this feels light compared to this. Like, this feels heavy. And I don't know what it is about it. It's something about, like, it just even like feels like it's in the midsole. But it's like, I don't know, this is only half size down, so I mean, it's not that much of a difference. But I mean, I guess I would say like this does look, it does look a decent amount size bigger than a 9.5. But like, again, like it's not that much bigger. But this shoe just feels way heavier. And even like, I mean, I've reviewed other 1.5s this month. Yeah, like the Nyx colorway doesn't feel as heavy. And then even like this that's a size 10 back there, the Homes, and they don't feel that heavy either. So I don't know what it is, but I do really like this shoe a lot, guys. We really do appreciate you guys tuning in and continuing to watch, you know, my reviews. It's been a lot of fun just getting to interact with people and see people share their love for DRose and for the line. And yeah, I will be back with another review on the 12th. On the 12th, I don't know what I'll do. I got to figure out what shoe I want to end up doing. But we'll figure out when we get there. So until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. If you're playing Sparking Zero, I'm happy for y'all. I really am happy for y'all. Go Super Saiyan for me. Go Ultra Instinct, man. Ultra Ego, that's not in the game. But like, you know, just enjoy it, man. Have fun. I'll be there with you one day, guys. All right, see ya. See ya.